If you're anything like me, you've probably sat down in an evening to watch an action, adventure movie which involves some ridiculously buff guy fighting to save the world, or someone on the process to becoming ridiculously hench by training because they've got to have a fight or a boxing match at the end of the movie. I think about films like Kickboxer, which is a 80s movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I think about all those Rocky movies. If you're like me, you probably watched them and you've said, right, I am off to the gym tomorrow, I'm gonna be like that guy, I'm gonna become hench, I'm gonna become buff, I'm gonna become huge. And you're motivated at the time, but probably a week or so later, you're back on the pizza, you're back on the curry, and you're back on the beer, and it's all forgotten. You probably also typed in Tom Hardy workout into Google to find out how he got really big to play Bane in the Dark Knight Rises films, or to see his training methods to get really ripped for Warrior. I'm sure you've looked at the Rocky movies and looked at all these training montages. I love Rocky 4 especially, where he's training in the snow in a barn, proper hardcore. And I'm sure movies like Commando or Predator make you think, wow, Arnie is so buff, he could crush a man with his bare hands. And it makes me think, yeah, I want to be like that guy. And whilst I know that I'll probably never make the cover of Men's Health magazine, I must admit that movies like Rocky, movies like Warrior, movies like the testosterone-fueled Expendables, those movies make me want to become a bigger, better, fitter, healthier, stronger person. So my question to you is this: what are your motivational movies? What are the movies that inspire you to become a better you? Now, I've just listed a bunch of male-focused films that focus on strength and looking ripped in front of the mirror and that kind of thing. And you may say that, Marcus, that's quite shallow because those are all just about physical outward appearance. Yep, I get that, I agree with you, but they do inspire me. At the same time, there are also films that inspire me to want to become a better filmmaker. One of the things I love in film is when you have shots that are these long, unbroken takes which last for 6 or 7 minutes, where all the action is happening in a single take. Films like Children of Men, you've got these long, unbroken takes. Films like Kill Bill and Goodfellas are known for having these long, unbroken tracking shots. Probably the best example of them all is a film called Victoria, which came out, I believe, in 2015, which is a 2-hour and 20-minute film, 140 minutes of one single unbroken take. It's fantastic, you should check it out. At the same time, a film like Memento made me want to write and tell a better story, stories that are intriguing, stories that are told in a slightly different way. Watching something like The Revenant, I think, is a visual masterpiece. It makes you want to become a huge, large-scale filmmaker that makes things look beautiful on a massive scale. So those films inspire me. What are the films that inspire you? Maybe a film's inspired you to start a business. Maybe it's inspired you to start a charity or do some more work with vulnerable people. Maybe a film's inspired you to better the relationships within your family if those relationships weren't good to begin with. So in closing, I'd like to say thank you for watching. My name is Marcus Lee. I trade under the name of Real Street Films. I'm a filmmaker based in Bradford. If you have any filmmaking requests, why not get in touch with me? Please subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels. The first one is Real Street TV, which is where this video is based right now. It's what you're watching it on. And secondly, you can also subscribe to Real Street Films, where I upload short films and other creations that I've made on there. And whilst you're on there, why not check out my new web series called The Counsellor. It's a 4-part series about a relationship counsellor dealing with some difficult circumstances. I know you'll enjoy it, and I would love to know what you think of that. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and until next time, take care of yourselves.